Hey everybody, just a quick update following yesterday's video because it has been overcast and snowing for 5 days continuously. There was no sunlight and there has been no heat input to the greenhouse. Today is the first sunny day, and let's go into the greenhouse and see how bad it is. I just finished cleaning the snow. Right now it's 10:30 in the morning. And the temperature here is a -30 Celsius, and last night it was like -35, -36. So now let's go into the greenhouse and check out how bad it is. Okay, see the frost on edge of the door, and yesterday I haven't opened the insulated blankets. Point 0.6 degrees, but actually it has rised a little bit because at about 9 o'clock I came and it was about -2. So the worst scenario, the lowest temperature in this greenhouse in the whole year is like -2, -3. After a couple of days continuous cloudy, no sunlight, they freeze a little bit. But they will recover. So I'm gonna roll up the insulated blankets, and after an hour I will come back and check how warm it is in the greenhouse. Hi guys, now it's 1 o'clock at noon and the outside temperature is -26. Let's go inside the greenhouse and check the temperature inside. Okay. The temperature now is 21 degrees and it's still rising. And this place is close to the sidewall, so it's a little colder than the middle. So in the middle of the greenhouse, it should be 2 degrees higher than here. And the vegetables are recovering from the frost last night. They should be okay. They are pretty winter hardy. So -2, -3 degrees for a couple of days won't kill them. But actually I'm supposed to put another layer of plastic on top. If I did that, they won't freeze at all. But I'm too lazy. And I don't really depend on the revenue from the leafy veggies, and they are like experiment this year. I need to know when to grow them and how long they need to grow in winter before I can cut them. So my main source of revenue is tomatoes. So closer to the middle of the greenhouse is warmer, and the dill weed is doing better, and the Chinese cabbage is also doing better. So a lot of people ask me, why don't you use other technologies to heat the greenhouse, like geothermal, climate battery, or compost pile, or even just throw a wood stove inside the greenhouse, or solar panel, or lights. Well, if you consider my situation and the size of the greenhouse, you will understand the reason. This greenhouse is 10,000 square feet. It's pretty big. Any technology to heat the greenhouse other than the sunlight will cost too much for me. And I'm not growing for my family only. I'm growing food for other people. You know, it's a business. So whatever I do, the first thing come into my mind is the cost and budget. And right now I'm building a second greenhouse. What if I have 10 in the future? I cannot do, say, geothermal for all of them. So what I'm trying to figure out here is a standard solution, a very cost-effective solution to do a larger scale business, to grow food with pretty low cost. Okay, so I'm going to show you the tomato seedlings, and I'm going to show you how I grow tomatoes in summertime. They are absolutely amazing. Okay, here I have about 1,800 tomato seedlings. So they are heated from below. These are the heating wires, and there's a thermostat. Now the temperature is blinking, but the temperature is 22 degrees. At night I keep it between 12 and 15. Right now I don't want them to grow too quick because they're still too big for the trays. I'm supposed to transplant them in pots and then transplant them into the soil before March. I'm pretty busy these days, so I'm gonna start to transplant them to pots in 3 days maybe. Okay, thank you for watching.